Economics is a concept that has been present in governments, games, and everything in the world for so long. Supply, demand, macroeconomics, microeconomics, all of that stuff. It's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. I took an economics class. I had a lot of fun in it. But it seems like the admins have decided to go with an experiment. I haven't seen this in economics anywhere. But the admins have said, hey, what happens if we inject billions and billions of coins into the market? Hello random people on the internet, my name is Banana, and today we are talking about a mayor election in Hypixel Skyblock that a lot of people are worried about because they are saying it is going to break the economy. And that mayor election is the one that is currently going on because there is a special candidate here. If you didn't know, I believe there are 8 normal candidates that are going to rotate all the time, but then there are 3 special candidates, and they show up, like they have like a 1 in 10 chance to show up. And we finally got one, and that is Scorpius. Scorpius is one of the brothers of like Lucius and Sirius, who run the dark auction and give the seal of the family and all that. And he has some pretty cool perks that have literally 95% of the community voting for him. Right now he has 213,000 votes, and that's mainly because of his bribe perk. And that's if he wins and you voted for him, he will give you 1 million coins as a token of gratitude. It's different for players. I think it's based on playtime. The majority of people are getting 1 million coins from what I have seen. And some people get 250k, some people get 500. But the vast majority are getting 1 million coins. And a lot of people are concerned that this is going to destroy the economy. And I'll admit, when I saw this, I was sort of sus. I was like, oh no, what are the admins doing? But then I thought about it, and I realized this isn't actually going to hurt the economy that much, and I'm just going to explain why. So, if we look at Scorpius, he has a second perk. He has Darker Auction. Scorpius will intrude in dark auctions, increasing the amount of rounds to 6 and offering special items. And then his third perk is just him being a special candidate. He rarely appears. But that is the one thing that I think isn't going to break the economy. These darker auctions are going to be insane, and let me explain why. The dark auction, alright, let me talk to you guys about the dark auction. Most things in the game are going to either make players transfer coins between each other, or they're going to create coins. You look at something like merchants. If you sell anything to a merchant, that is directly creating coins. Scavenger creates coins. The scavenger talisman creates coins. There's a lot of things that just make coins out of thin air. The auction house and the bazaar, they actually just transfer coins between players. So the economy doesn't really go down in that case. It only goes up. But that's different in the dark auction. Once every hour, there's going to be an event here. And now it's going to be 6 rounds. Right now, I believe it is 4. But we're getting 2 more rounds of dark auction. And every time that you buy something from the dark auction, those coins are gone. They go straight into Sirius's pocket. And that's what I think a lot of people are forgetting about here. Although it will be a huge injection into the economy, it will be a lot of coins, it will be billions of coins. I would bet the majority of those are going to be immediately spent in the dark auction. And if they aren't spent by the players who are just getting like a million and they are really broke, they're going to be spent by the very rich players. Because whenever something comes out in the dark auction, it goes for a very high price. You look at the first jellyfish pet. Some idiot named Menacing Banana bought that for 90 million coins. 90 mil for the first jellyfish. Now they're worth like probably, I don't even know, less than 10 if I had to guess. But dark auction items are really inflated anyways, so this is actually not going to really boost the economy a lot. It's sort of going to redistribute wealth in it because the poor people will not be able to come into the dark auction, so they're just going to walk away with a free 1 million coins. But the rich people, they're going to get 1 mil, and then they're going to go and spend like 30, 40 million coins on whatever's new in the dark auction, as long as it's pretty good. If the new dark auction items are not that amazing, this could be a problem, but I really think that it's just going to redistribute wealth more so than just ruin the economy. Also, if you take a look at votes and understand that the admins know what they're doing when they're making the game, you have to realize that they definitely planned for this. For one, a lot of people are saying, okay, this is going to be like 214 billion coins, because you can see it has 214,000 votes. That means 214,000 people. Actually, It doesn't. That could totally be 4,000 people voting for that. And you're like, wait, what? How could that work? Well, basically, whenever you level up your fame through the bits shop or by buying gems, you actually gain more votes. I don't know if people know this. I feel like a lot of people don't, because a lot of people don't spend money, but I've put a fair amount of money into this game, and I have 50 election votes. It's because, like, I just have that much fame. So you could totally have a bunch of people who are at my rank just voting there and causing a huge influx. So it's not actually going to be 200 billion coins. It's going to be sort of like close to that. It will be probably over 100 billion, because you're not going to see that many people with high fame. I guarantee the amount of people who have spent money on the game is less than the people who haven't spent money. But then you have to think, okay, this, you're like, oh no, it has 96% of the votes. That's going to ruin it. Clearly, the admins knew that when they made this mayor, literally everyone would vote for it. Because if you don't vote for Scorpius, you are straight up dumb. To the 1.8k people that voted for Marina, and the 3.6k that voted to Cole, and the 800 that voted for Barry. 800. Poor guy. But those people, they're just missing out on free coins, because the thing is, Scorpius is a special candidate for one. So he's only going to show up once every, like, I'd say 3 months if I had to guess how often he's going to show up, based on the fact that other special mayors exist. So he's going to show up really rarely, and he literally pays you if you vote for him, and you have to vote for him for this to work out. All the people who aren't voting for him are missing out on money. And I guarantee the admins knew that. They knew how many votes they were going to get. They knew how much money they had to give out to where this would balance out and this would work. Because, I mean, there's no way that they are just trying to break their economy. I guarantee this ends up in a net negative for the economy, just because every single person is going to buy these dark auction items, as I was saying in the last part. Because if you look at dark auction items, they are actually, like, so expensive already, and then these ones are only going to be around for 5 days every like 3 months, as I was guessing just a second ago. That could be wrong. It could be more time, could be less time. I have no idea how rare these other special candidates are going to be, and we have no idea when they're going to show up. But I would assume that we're not going to see Scorpius until we see the other two. I hope that they have RNG protection on that, because that would be really annoying if we just kept getting Scorpius as our special candidate. But moral of the story, they know what they're doing, and this is not going to boost the economy. So yeah, I don't think that Scorpius is going to break the economy as much as a lot of people are making it seem like he would. I think the admins do know what they're doing, and that they're trying to balance it out. So maybe there's a little bit of a net gain in the economy. Maybe we'll see a tiny net gain. But even if one of the items, let's say one of the items was worth 100 mil, which I don't see as being extremely unreasonable, because we haven't seen a new dark auction item in a long time, and a lot of people are very rich right now, and these things are only going to be around for 5 days. So if there was a new item that was in every dark auction that was worth 100 mil, assuming there's 3 dark auction servers per hour, which I think might be a little low. I think there might be 4 or 5, but even with just 3 dark auction servers, that would be 40 billion coins drained from the economy from that new item. And that's a lot. And then there's also 5 other items in the dark auction. A flower minion's going to get bought in pretty much every single one of those, which is going to be 8 million coins every single time. There's going to be so many items that are being bought from the dark auction that I really do think it's going to balance out, and it's going to be pretty sick. So if you did enjoy this video, please smash that like button, maybe even subscribe. Can't wait to make videos with these new dark auction items. That's going to be really fun. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.